Asha, are you searching Birla Planetarium? You know what Birla Planetarium in Kolkata? That is the world's largest planetarium. হ্যাঁ, এটা আমি মনে হয় একটা সার্চ করে দেখেছিলাম। বুঝছো যে it is the largest planetarium in Asia and the second largest planetarium in the world. That is Birla Planetarium in our Kolkata. ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, before starting sphere, I just want to know just an example of sphere. Can you give anyone? What examples do you know? মানে কোনো কি example তুমি জানো sphere এর according?
An orange.
And orange you are saying sphere, okay, near about this top এ যেই এটা থাকে ওটা বাদ দিয়ে, and anything else orange except?
ফুটবল
হ্যাঁ, sorry,
স্যার, একটা ফুটবল।
football, but that is a ball, na? Football কি any type of ball is a sphere, right? So I don't have the ball actually, আমার ball টা নেই। So anyway, sphere তো ফুটবল হয়ে গেল, and after sphere have you heard the word about hemisphere? Hemisphere wordটা শুনেছো কোনো সময়? আর যদি শুনে থাকো then give me an example of hemisphere.
Yeah, in Earth it's divided into hemispheres, northern and southern. I'm the northern hemisphere. So
হ্যাঁ, এবার জিওমেট্রিক্যালি একটা অবজেক্ট আমি জাস্ট এক্সাম্পল জানতে চাই।
it's like a semicircle but 3D.
হেমিস্ফিয়ার মিন্স, ওয়েট আই এম গিভিং ইউ এক্সাম্পল, ঠিক আছে দেখো, ওয়াটারমেলন তোমরা দেখেছো না পিকচার, ইফ ইউ জয়েন দিস টু ওয়াটারমেলন হোয়াট উইল ফর্ম? কি ফর্ম হবে এটা? ইট উইল ফর্ম আ স্ফিয়ার না? ইফ ইউ জয়েন দিস টু, রাইট? So we actually this watermelon is cut along this diameter বলতে পারো, একদম সেন্টার দিয়ে। This watermelon is cut along its center, along its diameter, you can say. So এটাকে কি বলছি আমরা? That is, you can see না previous one কি ছিল? Previous one যদি watermelonটা ফলো করো, হ্যাঁ, watermelon ধরো এই যে ফলো করো, এটা কি? This watermelon is cut into two pieces, but that is the solid hemisphere. But if you see that যদি বোলটা কোথায় গেল? If you see that ball, এই যদি বোলটা তুমি অবজার্ভ করো, এটা কি? এটা ভেতরে তো তোমার স্পেস আছে। That means this is called a
Hollow.
hollow, right? That is called hollow hemisphere. That is the diagram. So বলটা hollow hemisphere, it has two radii, দুটো radius থাকে এখানে, একটা internal radius, একটা external radius, ঠিক আছে? Then you will find volume, surface area, lot of the things. So anyway, আমরা sphere means কি actually a circle in 3D. সার্কেলটাকে 3D করে দাও, sphere পেয়ে যাচ্ছে। So as circle, to measure circle we need কি radius দরকার হয় আমাদের, basically radius and center. So obviously for a sphere it should be also a center and a radius. Okay, this black portion বা আমি যদি এটাকে একটু শেড করে দিই, this সেন্টারে যদি প্রপারলি ডায়ামিটার ওয়াইজ যদি তুমি এটা অবজার্ভ করো, সেই সারফেসটা সেই ব্লু সারফেসটা তুমি পাচ্ছ, ঠিক আছে? দ্যাট ইজ দ্য সারফেস অ্যাকচুয়ালি, ওই সেন্টারে যে একটা সারফেস যদি ক্রিয়েট হয়। So that is the circle. ওই যে সারফেসটা তোমার ক্রিয়েট হচ্ছে, ব্লু যে পোর্শনটা আছে দ্যাট ইজ দ্য সার্কেল অ্যাকচুয়ালি, ওই যে সারফেসটা ক্রিয়েট হচ্ছে দ্যাট ইজ সার্কুলার। So basically কি, how to measure a sphere? Question answer is that to measure sphere we need only radius, just only one surface না, just curved surface টা তোমার থাকবে, cause in a football, suppose if you observe a football, তো একটা ফুটবলের সারফেস কি থাকে? Just one surface, the curved surface only. So curved surface will be there. So for the curved surface area will be 4 pi r square. Curved surface area is of a sphere, for a sphere, because I written এখানে লিখে দাও, curved surface area of sphere, that is only 4 pi r square. Then curved surface এর পরে আর তো কোনো সারফেস নেই, no surfaces are there for a sphere, then curved surface and then volume will come. So volume of sphere, it is actually equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, and এখানে square units, here it will be cubic unit. Okay, you have to remember the formulas. The volume of sphere কত হচ্ছে 4 by 3 pi into r cube. two portions are there. That means two parts, two solid hemisphere. Two surfaces are there. One is called curved surface area (CSA) of hemisphere. That is actually equal to CSA. CSA of sphere কত ছিল? CSA of sphere যা আছে তার half actually. So CSA of hemisphere, CSA of sphere was 4 pi r square. So CSA of hemisphere will be half of it. That means 2 pi r square. Because 4 pi r square যদি sphere এর area হয় আর half কত হবে? 2 pi r square. That is the CSA of hemisphere. And number 2, TSA of hemisphere. TSA means কি? Total surface area of hemisphere. Anyone can say what will be the total surface area? Total surface area, how will you find?
The area of the circular part and the CSA. 2
Area of
pi
the,
r square.
right, very good.
Yeah.
Area of CSA plus the area of the circular part. So area of CSA means 2 pi r square.
Yeah, yeah.
2 pi r square, and then
Plus
area
pi r square.
plus pi r square area of the circular part. Very good.
Common. Yeah.
So it will be
A common.
3 pi r square, right? Na? That is the TSA. Got it?
Yeah.
And then next move on to the volume. So volume of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere will be, actually you have to observe what is the total volume of sphere. So sphere total volume কত হয়? So half of the
4 by
volume,
3 pi r cube.
right? So half of it will be volume of hemisphere, right? That will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. Because 4 by 3 pi r cube into half. 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, that is the volume of hemisphere. So unit is square unit. Square unit. It is also a square unit. It is cubic unit. Okay. So হলো হেমিস্ফিয়ারে যদি আমরা ডায়াগ্রাম যদি দেখি হলো স্ফিয়ার অ্যাকচুয়ালি হলো স্ফিয়ার কিরকম হবে? হলো স্ফিয়ারের কোনো এক্সাম্পল? Small r, that means the internal radius, and we need the capital R, that is called external radius. That is the part. Curved surface and the total surface and the volume. So I am making two division. Due to division আমরা করে নিই. Number 1, how many surfaces will be there for hollow sphere? Tanisha, for a hollow sphere, how many surfaces will be there?
Can I tell?
Yes, you can tell also.
Yeah. So actually, the hollow sphere is just a sphere with hollow inside, so it has only one curved surface area.
No, two surfaces will be area will be there. Number 1 is called curved inner curved surface area,
Yeah.
inner CSA,
Yeah,
and number 2 outer CSA.
but the visible one is to the outer CS only. That's why.
Visible one so will be there, but whatever visible one থাকতে পারে, but the inside part that will be also a surface.
Yeah, yeah.
That is not visible, but it is a surface. ঠিক আছে? So
Okay.
inner CSA and outer CSA both will be there. So inner CSA will be, how will you find? By the normal formula of CSA, that is 4 pi r square. That is also 4 pi r square. And outer CSA,
And
that is
4
also
pi. Yeah, the
capital,
bigger one.
bigger one. Very good, very good. And if we say number 1, for hollow sphere, how many surfaces will be there? কটা সারফেস থাকবে? Same.
With inner and outer purposes, like
Inner CSA will be there, and number
yeah,
2,
yeah,
outer surfaces
obvious.
will be there, outer CSA. So normally inner normal CSA কত হয় হেমিস্ফিয়ারের 2 pi r square, that will be same 2 pi small r square and 2 pi capital R square. Okay. Number 3, what will be TSA? TSA কত হবে total surface area?
Just plus 8 pi.
Adding the both inner and outer, right? Adding both the
Yeah,
surfaces, all the surfaces, you will get TSA. TSA means outer plus inner, outer plus inner. That means actually if you take common 4 pi, it will be r square plus r square. Yes. And number 3, what will be TSA here? TSA of hemisphere,
pi r square plus r square.
2 pi r square, outer CSA, inner
That's inner.
CSA, anything else, আর কিছু area হবে?
And the area of the given is the circular.
Area of this portion, very good, যেটা কিনা আমি এখন highlight করছি, area of this ring, because in the above of the মানে in the above part it will be a ring না, so area of ring will be added. So area of ring কত হয়? Anyone?
Borrow
Area
minus.
pi into capital R square minus small r square, that is the area
Yeah,
of the ring. Okay, so actually we can take common pi. So we can take common pi, it will be 2r square plus 2r square plus r square minus r square, right? If you take common pi from the first term, 2r square, from the second term 2 small r square, from third term r square minus r square will be there. So pi into we can add 3r square minus plus r square, only the that is the actually CSA of hemisphere. Got it? If you don't understand, then you have to say, sir, I have not understood. I have not, that is that part is not clear. Okay, so সেটা বলবে আমাকে। Number 4. Number 4 is coming for volume. How will you find the volume? Normal volume formula কি? 4 by 3 pi into r cube, that is the normal formula for volume. But since there are two r, one is outer and one is inner, যখনই outer inner থাকবে, just radius গুলো subtract হয়ে যাবে. So radius এর subtraction means কি thickness will be there. 4 by 3 pi r cube মানে 4 by 3 pi into radius cube. Okay, observe it. এখানে observation তোমার থাকতে হবে। যখনই সার্কেল বা তোমার যখনই সার্কেল আসছে, সার্কেলের কোনো পার্ট আসে না, সার্কেলের পার্ট আসা মানে বা হলো যে পার্ট থাকে, সেটা মানেই হচ্ছে কি তোমার অলওয়েজ রিপ্লেস আর রিপ্লেস আর বাই thickness. Always replace r by thickness, that is the actual thing. Replace r by thickness, that is the main part. Okay, for any kind of hollow object, for any kind of hollow object, what is mean by that? r টাকে thickness এ রিপ্লেস করে দাও। এখানে thickness কত? Thickness is for both the cases, এই দুটোর জন্যই thickness equal to common thickness কত?
So capital R square.
Only
Is,
thickness, capital R minus small r. Thickness means কি? This portion, I am highlighting this, দেখো, only this portion, that is the thickness, that is কি? Capital R minus small r. Here also that thing only, this portion, capital R minus small r, ঠিক আছে? That is called the thickness না, দেখো জুম করো দেখতে পাবে red portion, এখানে জুম করে নাও। Cause how will you find? Cause দেখো if you observe it, you will observe করো very carefully. So total যদি একটা red line draw করা হয়, okay, total means capital R, and this portion actually small r, আর total actually পুরোটাই কত হচ্ছে capital R. So if you find the thickness means this portion, এই পোর্শনটা কি হবে? Total capital R minus small r, that is the thickness না, এটাই তো আমাদের thickness এর concept. So thicknessটা রয়েছে। So now what is the concept? What is the মানে actually thing? Replace r by thickness for any kind of hollow object. যখনই তোমার কোনো hollow object তুমি পাচ্ছ, for hollow object, if you want to find the area or volume, anything else, হলো অবজেক্টের ভলিউম ফাইন্ড করো বা এরিয়া ফাইন্ড করো বা কার্ভ সারফেস এরিয়া ফাইন্ড করো, যাই ফাইন্ড করো না কেন, অলওয়েজ রিপ্লেস স্মলার বাই ক্যাপিটাল আর। তো নর্মাল ভলিউমের ফর্মুলা কি? 4 পাই 4/3 পাই। এনিওয়ান? ফর্মুলা ফর ভলিউম?
4 pi r capital R cube minus small r.
রাইট, 4/3 পাই আর কিউব। এটা কি অরিজিনাল ওয়ান ছিল না? এটা তো অরিজিনাল ওয়ান।
Yeah,
বাট ফর নাও উই উইল রিপ্লেস
it's r cube minus r.
আর কিউব মাইনাস আর। ওকে, রিপ্লেস আর বাই থিকনেস। থিকনেস রিপ্লেস করা মানে থিকনেসের হোল কিউব হবে না, থিকনেসের যে পার্টটা আছে আর কিউব মাইনাস স্মল আর কিউব। হ্যাঁ, ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল কিউব হয়ে যাবে, যে ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল তোমাদের রেডিয়াস রেডিয়াস গুলো আছে সেগুলো তোমার হয়ে যাচ্ছে। মানে এটা কোনো, মানে বলতে পারো যে এটা অবজারভেশনের জন্য। লাইক তুমি একটা শর্টকাট ওয়েতে যদি মনে রাখতে হয় তো কি মনে রাখবে? রিপ্লেস আর বাই থিকনেস। তো থিকনেস সাথে তুমি রিপ্লেস করতে, মানে ক্যাপিটাল আর কিউব মাইনাস স্মল আর কিউব। মানে থিকনেস মিনস কি অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওই ক্যাপিটাল আর অ্যান্ড স্মল আর, এই দুটো পার্ট ক্যাপিটাল আর আর স্মল আর দিয়ে তুমি আরটাকে রিপ্লেস করতে হবে। যেই প্যাটার্নে স্মল আর ছিল সেই প্যাটার্নে ক্যাপিটাল আর আর স্মল আর বসে যাবে। স্মল আর কিউব ছিল তাই ক্যাপিটাল আর কিউব মাইনাস স্মল আর। ঠিক আছে? তো দেন নাম্বার 4, ভলিউম। অবজার্ভ হোয়াট ওয়াজ দ্য ভলিউম। ভলিউমটা নর্মালি কি ছিল? 2/3 pi r cube. Normally it was there. So it will be replaced by thickness যে পার্টটা আছে, মানে ক্যাপিটাল আর আর স্মল আর দিয়ে রিপ্লেস হয়ে যাবে, and in the same pattern. That means capital R cube minus small r, this thing only. Volume actually outer minus মানে inter outer বলতে পারো যে, বা এক্সটার্নাল স্ফিয়ার বা আউটার স্ফিয়ার মাইনাস দ্য ইনার স্ফিয়ার, মানে ভলিউম অফ, হ্যাঁ, ভলিউম অফ আউটার স্ফিয়ার মাইনাস ইনার স্ফিয়ার। তো আউটার স্ফিয়ার মানে কত? 4/3 পাই ইন্টু ক্যাপিটাল আর কিউব, আর ইনার স্ফিয়ার মিনস কি? 4/3 পাই ইন্টু স্মল আর কিউব। দ্যাট ইজ দ্য ভলিউম অফ দ্য আউটার অ্যান্ড ইনার। ইফ ইউ সাবট্রাক্ট দেন ইউ উইল গেট দ্য ভায়োলেট পোর্শন। তখন তো এই ভায়োলেট যে পোর্শন, এটা কোনো দোজ ইট ইজ কালার্ড, সেই কালার্ড পোর্শন তুমি পেয়ে যাচ্ছ। অ্যান্ড হেয়ার ইট ইজ সেম ফর হেমিস্ফিয়ার অলসো। হেমিস্ফিয়ারের জন্য সেম, যে আউটার হেমিস্ফিয়ার মাইনাস ইনার হেমিস্ফিয়ার, ওর যে ভলিউমটা হবে সেটা মাইনাস করতে, দেন ইউ উইল গেট দ্যাট। Question is that the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. মানে আর্থের diameter 1/4. Find the ratio of their surface areas. That means কি? Ratio of the surface areas means ratio of their surface areas means the ratio of the surface area of the moon and the ratio of the surface area of the earth. As simple as that. How will you do that? Anyone? Can you give me idea?
We just take the radius of moon as smaller and take the bigger radius as r.
Let the radius of
And
which one? Radius of the earth.
moon,
Okay.
moon. Moon
Diameter
is
of
the
the
smaller. That's why we take smaller.
diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. So radius ki, we will take the diameter. No?
No. Radius we can just say 2 into r. Na, that will be.
হ্যাঁ, but actually diameter here is the diameter কে একটু ধরে নিই, তারপরে আমরা diameter থেকে radius নিতে পারবো। ঠিক আছে?
I mean, same thing.
Same
Yeah,
thing,
I
same
took
thing.
radius.
Right. You can took radius. So okay, no problem. First diameter যদি 1/4 হয়, okay, তো radius কত হবে? হাফ হবে। তো anyway, তো ওখানে কনফিউশন দিয়ে লাভ নেই, আমি diameter ধরে নিয়ে then radius ফাইন্ড করছি। Because এখানে স্টুডেন্টসরা কনফিউজ হতে পারে যে the diameter is given by that is why. So let the diameter of which one we will take? Diameter
Moon.
diameter of moon is actually, no, diameter of earth নেবো কি? Depends on moon এর diameter, তো depends করছে earth এর উপরে।
I mean, say we can take
Same,
it.
হ্যাঁ, same. But moon বা earth যে কোনো একটা নিতে পারি। So diameter of earth is, sorry, earth actually, we can take it as normal small r এত, ইউনিট লিখে নিই। নর্মালি ইউনিটটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি কিলোমিটারে হওয়া উচিত, তো জাস্ট আর নিয়ে নিলাম। Therefore the diameter of moon, diameter of moon কি বলছে? 1/4 of the earth. That means r/4. Now therefore radius of earth, find the radius. radius of arc হয়ে যাচ্ছে কেন? That is equal to r by 2, diameter কে 2 দিয়ে divide করে you will get the radius, and the radius of moon, that will be diameter কত r by 4, so radius will be half of it, that means r by 8. That are the radius of the earth and the moon. So we have to compare the ratio of their surface area.
Sir, you said that we take the first one. So will we take moon is to earth?
Find the ratio of their surface areas. Okay, that is according to the বলতে পারো যে question, like first moon is given, so we have to find moon is to earth according to the question. So first find the surface area. Surface তো একটাই থাকবে, just curved surface. Surface area of moon. What is the formula for
4 pi r square.
4 pi r square? Here r is not r, এখানে r কত আছে? R means r by 8.
Yeah.
R by 8 whole square. So 4 into pi into r square by 64. Not calculate so much, just little bit calculation আমি করতে বলি always. So r and 64 cancel হয়ে কত? 16 থাকছে. That means pi r square by 16. And next we will find the surface area of
Is
r.
it coming 1 is to 60?
Let's see. Surface area of,
Okay.
again I am writing arch. আমি arch কেন লিখছি? I don't know. Arch. So 4 pi into r square. Here, what is the radius of r? Radius is r by 2. Then r by 2 whole square will be there. Radius is square, na? So r by 2 whole square. So 4 pi r square by 4. That means it should be pi r square. Yes, 1 is to 16 will come. Therefore, the required ratio. Required ratio means actually moon is to earth. Okay. We have to find moon is to earth. Why? It is given in that order. Question is order given থাকবে সেই order আমরা find. So moon এর surface area 4 pi r square by 16 ratio pi r square in that way. So pi r square by 16 into 1 by pi r square. That means we are getting 1 by 16 only, because we can see that pi will be cancelled out, r square will be cancelled out. So 1 by 16 is coming. So that is 1 is to 16. That is the answer. That is the required ratio. To be painted from outside. If the circumference of the base of the dome is 17.6 meters, find the cost of the painting if cost of painting it at the rate of rupees 5 per 100 centimeter square.
So we have to only find the CSA because we don't paint the base, right?
Circumference of the base is the dome is 17.6 meters. Hemispherical dome, na? Hemispherical dome means what will be the picture of it?
Like it's just like a upper a circle and niche base.
Hemispherical dome, so like a building we painted from outside. That means it is actually hemispherical dome means it is a hollow sphere. As simple as that. Hollow hemisphere, right? Na? So hollow hemisphere যদি হয় hemispherical dome এর জন্য, তো just outside তুমি paint করছো. So outside means
Okay, CSA.
only CSA of the hemispherical dome, right? Only the CSA of outside. Okay, done everyone? সবার হয়েছে?
Yep.
Okay.
Answer as to rupees 246.40.
24640, right? Okay. Great. Okay, great. Pawan, have you done it?
Sir, absolutely.
দেবাঞ্জলি হয়েছে?
স্যার করছি।
Also. Tanisha?
স্যার করছি এখন।
That means এতক্ষণ টাইম লাগার কথা না, I don't know তুমি কি কত তোমার হচ্ছে. Okay, then I will ask Priti. Priti, say what is your topic?
Yep. So circumference region, so 2 pi r is equals to 176.
Very good. ATP, I can say that 2 pi r equal to 17.6, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because that is the circumference of the base is given. Because base means কি? Base is actually, no, actually it is a hemispherical dome. তো হলো হেমিস্ফিয়ার তো হবে না। মানে নর্মালি হেমিস্ফেরিক্যাল ডোম সলিড নিয়ে করছি, হলো যদি বলা থাকে তো আমি হলো নিতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? বাট নর্মাল হেমিস্ফেরিক্যাল নিয়ে আমরা ভাবছি যে সলিড হেমিস্ফিয়ার নিয়ে আমরা কামটা করছি। তো 2 pi r equal to 17.6. Uh, then we can find r from there. এখান থেকে রেডিয়াস ফাইন্ড করবো, কত হচ্ছে?
2.8.
2.8. আচ্ছা, 2.8 means এটাকে
2.8. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if we convert it into a fraction এ রাখবো আমি 14 by 5, I think it will come. R equal to
Yeah,
14 by 5. Then we will find the painted outside. That means CSA we have to find.
yeah. Yes, yes.
CSA is 4 pi r square.
Divided by 2. No, wait, this is the hemisphere.
Sorry, 2 pi r square. 2 pi r
Yeah.
square. So 2 into pi means 22 by 7 into r square means 14 by 5 into 14 by 5. Okay. What value we are getting? By 7 we can cancel out. It is 2. So I will not multiply it. I will just keep it like that. 2 to the 4 into 22 into 14 divided by 5 into 5. I will keep it as it is. So that is CSA. Unit will be meter square. And then what we
Yeah.
to find? Find the cost of painting. So cost of painting is equal to cost of painting it. Separately, how will you find cost of painting it?
100 centimeter যদি 5 হয় 1 centimeter 5 by 100 1 by 20
Right.
they were just multiplied.
One rupees 5 per 100 centimeter square. That is 100 centimeter square, rupees 5. 1 centimeter
Yeah,
square, rupees 5
1
by
by
100.
20.
Rupees
Yeah,
5 by 100. That is for 1 centimeter square. Cost of 1 centimeter square is 5 by 100. Cos এখানে just লিখে দিচ্ছে 100 centimeter square cost rupees 5. So 1 centimeter square will cost rupees 5 by 100. So 1 centimeter square cost multiplied with the surface area. 4 into
yes.
22 into 14 divided by 5 into 5. So that is we are getting. So if we cancel out, 5 will be cancelled, and then
4 দিয়ে 25 চলে যাবে।
but I will not cancel for the 25 to the last thing. So then to 125 to divide করতে হবে, right sir? That will
Yeah.
be that's the thing. So normal কি আর যাচ্ছে?
পয়েন্টেই আসছে so it's
Oh, we have done some mistakes. We have done some mistakes. We have done some mistakes. What are the mistakes? Mistakes are in the question it is given rupees 5 per 100 centimeter square, but CSA we have got in meter square, so we have to convert into centimeter square or centimeter square to meter. So meter square যেটা আছে সেটাকে তুমি centimeter square এ convert করে নেবো আমরা, ঠিক আছে? So how will you
yeah,
convert?
just
Normal
100. Yeah.
so dividing by 200, দুটো 100 দিয়ে divide করতে হবে, ঠিক আছে?
Oh yeah, this is meters.
Meter square is there. So we have to convert it into centimeter square. So 4 into 22 into 14 divided by 5 into 5. So from meter square to centimeter square. Normally meter থেকে centimeter এ করতে গেলে just multiply by 100. But we are converting from meter square to centimeter square. So square means 2 times. So multiply 100 also 2 times. That's a centimeter square. Okay. Centimeter cube from meter cube to centimeter cube থাকলে multiply 100 3 times. Meter to the power 4 centimeter to the power 4 multiply 100 4 times, like that actually. Meter to the power 4 থেকে যদি হয় না, because meter to the power 4 হতে গেলে আমাকে 4 dimensions এ যেতে হবে. So that is the possible. Highest dimension is 3 dimension. So meter cube will be the highest. So meter cube থেকে centimeter cube এ convert হবে কি করে? Just multiply 100 3 times, as simple as that. So cost of painting now rupees 5 by 100 into 4 into 22 into 14 divided by 5 into 5 into 100 into 100. Now we can do that because now it is matching na, a centimeter square 1 centimeter square and centimeter square, that is matching. So 1 centimeter cost 5 by 100. So at a centimeter cost কত হবে? ঠিক আছে, that is ওই 5/100 into 10. So do the calculation. 120 is on 5 to 520 and 5 to the 20 is a 4. So that is we are getting. So if we do the multiplication, I think Prithvijay, what we have got the answer. কত answer পেয়েছিলে? 246. Do the multiplication. I think your answer will come. কত হবে এখানে ইজিলি যদি আমরা ক্যালকুলেশন করি 5 into 4 into 4, তো এই তিনটে মাল্টিপ্লাই করলে 20 into 4 80, 80 into 22 into 14. So what value you are getting? Say anyone?
24640.
24640. That is the answer. The volumes of two surface spheres are in the ratio 64:27. Find the ratio of their surface area.
So take 4/3 pi r square by 4/3 pi r square equals to 64/27.
মানে the ratio of the two volume of two spheres মানে তুমি আগে লিখে নাও যে let the radii of two spheres be R1 and R2 দুটো radii তো আমাদের difference করে দাও ATP ATP কি আছে ভলিউম রেশিও অফ দ্য ভলিউম না তো ভলিউম মিন্স কি 4/3 pi R1 cube ratio 4/3 pi into R2 cube, that is equal to 64:27. So 4/3 pi 4/3 pi will be cancelled out. So R1 by R2 whole cube, or you can say that R1 simple way যদি তুমি লেখো R1 cube ratio R2 cube equal to 64:27. What is mean by that? R1 by R2 whole cube, that is actually equal to 64/27. 64/27 means কি? Pawan?
4 cube by 3 cube.
4/3 whole cube, no? 4
Yeah.
by 3 whole cube. So 4/3 whole cube we can say. So that means R1 by R2 we can say 4/3 only, right? Only 4/3 R1 by R2. Now find the ratio of their surface areas. Therefore, ratio of their surface areas
4 by r1 square is to 4 by r2 square. Everything gets cancelled and we get 4 square by 3.
very good, very good. 4 pi R1 square ratio 4 pi R2 square. That is the ratio of the surface areas. So that was the formula, no? So formula খালি put করছো আর radius different হয়ে যাচ্ছে. So 4 pi R1 square by 4 pi R2 square. That means actually we are getting R1 square by R2 square. That means R1 by R2 whole square. So R1 by R2 কত আছে? 4/3 আছে। So 4/3 whole square will be there. So 4/3 whole square means how much? That is 16/9. That means the ratio equal to 16:9. That is the answer. White washing key at the rate of rupees 2 per meter square is as so. আচ্ছা আমাদের কত মিটার স্কয়ার হবে? So area to be whitewashed at rupees 2 is 1 meter square. Like rupees 2 1 meter square area you can whitewash. So area to be whitewashed at rupees 1 is 1/2 meter square. Area to be whitewashed at rupees 498.96 is 1/2 into 498.96 meter square. For if you do the calculation, it will be 249.48 meter square. That means from inside it was whitewash, না? Inside তুমি যখন যখন তুমি ইনসাইডে তুমি যখন হোয়াইট ওয়াশ করেছো তো তার টোটাল কস্ট কত হয়েছে 498.96 So and at 498.96 you can whitewash this much of area. That means this is the area inside, an area of inside, that means inside surface area. Therefore inside surface area is equal to 249.48 atmometer square. Because to me, just observing, question is given from inside, it is whitewash. From inside a part থাকে তুমি whitewash করেছো, and you are and it cost to 498.96. So এটা 498.96. It is the total cost of whitewashing the inner part. And what is the and at the rupees of 498.96 we can whitewash 249.48 meter square. That means 249.48, that is the inside surface area or inner surface area. So inner surface area we can say it as 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square, the inside surface area of a hemisphere. Na? So inner radius can be smaller or outer radius can be capital R. That is actually 249.48, and 2 into 5 is 22/7. Because we have to find the radius, 249.48. So from there we have to find the value of r. So r square is equal to what is getting 249.48. So 0.48 actually 48 by 100 we can write into 1 by 2 into 7 by 20. And now we can do the calculation. So how will you do the calculation? So by 2 we can cancel normally. So and by 22 you can also calculate. So can you say anyone just what is the value of r square we are getting? Just say what is r square equal to we are getting after cancellation.
One 5876 divided by 100.
That's a borrow.
ওটাই তো, yeah, that's kind of
By 2 1 2 4 7 4 তাই না? So 11 নিয়ে নাও, by 2 করো 6 2 3 7 by 11. I think it should be cancelled. 5 then 73 6 77 5 6 7. So 567 into 7 how much? 567 into 7 7 to the 49 4 7 6 is 42
yeah, 3969.
396 and very good by 100.
Yeah,
That is actually
yeah, I did
13.
my calculation.
That is 39.69 or 39.69. Forget about it. R square is there, na? So we can do the root of. So R equal to actually root over of this part. So R equal to root under of 3969 by 100. So root over of 3969. So root over of 100 to 10. Root over of 3969. What is the root? 3969. You can use the division method. The division method use for it. You can find the square root. Anyone can you say?
It's around 60. Wait, 60 into 60, 3600.
Uh, that
Yeah,
is the
around
that is
60.
that is the that is the
63.
trick. That
63,
is
I
the
think.
trick, right? 6 to 3. Prithija, you have got the correct answer because we have to observe on multiple of 10. Multiple of 10 এর square গুলো find out করবে. Like 50 square কত? 50 square is 25, 2500,
500.
and 60 square how much? 60 square actually will be it will be equal to 3600. That means
Yeah,
it should that means this 3969, if it is a perfect square, it should be after 60. Na? After 60, if you square of a number, that will be nearer to 3969. And then we have to observe the last number. Last number is 9. The last number কখন 9 আসবে? On
3, 3.
3 square is 9. So that means 6 to 3 নিয়ে তুমি calculate করো. Calculate by 6 to 3 and you will get the perfect answer. Then 6 to 3 into 6 to 3, you will get 3969. That is the trick. The multiple of 10 এর square গুলো তুমি যদি observe করো, then you will understand. তো ওর কাছাকাছি নাম্বারটা তুমি বুঝতে পারবে না? So which number is taken on that way? And then you have to observe the last digit. So last digit কোন number square এ আসে? 9 আসা হচ্ছে কি 9 can be there on 3 square or on 7 square. 7 square করলেও দেখো লাস্টে 9 আসে, আর 3 square করলেও লাস্টে 9 আসে। That means ending digit should be 3 or 7. So either 63 square or 67 square will be there. But since 3600 and 3969 is not very much far from that, না এটা nearest number, তাই 63 টা আগে করবে। 63 দিয়ে করলে দেন বুঝে যাবে যে কত আসবে। ঠিক আছে? That is the trick also. Very good, Prithvi. So R equal to 6.3 we are getting. I am using that part. So R equal to 6.3, what is the question is given? Acha, number one so is done. Na? Number one so the inside surface of the dome. That was the number
Yeah.
one. Number one is already done. And number two te bolechilo. So number two is volume of air
Volume.
inside the dome. Right. So volume of air means actually what is the formula? Anyone?
Volume of air, I mean the hollow part.
Volume of actually air, so dome of a building of from a hemisphere. So volume of air inside the dome,
4 by 3 pi r cube.
2 by
You are
3 pi
not
r cube.
calculating.
2 by 3
Sorry,
pi r
sorry.
cube. Actually, we are not treating it as hollow part because এখানে কোনো thickness দেয়নি, তো thickness actually you can say it is a negligible thickness, ঠিক আছে? So that is why hollow part এ যে thickness থাকে না, thickness টাকে negligible করে দিলাম. So that is why we are calculating the area of inside of it. Okay, 2 by 3 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 into pi means 22 by 7. R cube means 6.3 into 6.3 into 6.3. So from by 7 we can cancel it.
Yeah, 9 by 10.
0.9. No? Now we
Yeah,
by 3 we can cancel it. 0.3.
0. Yeah.
That is the multiplication. 2 into 22 44. 44 into 0.3 into 6.3 into 6.3. So you can remove the decimal also. Decimal take remove করে দাও. Decimal remove করলে কত আসবে? 10 into 10 into 10, right? After removing decimal, do not calculate it. Do not calculate what means কি? Do not uh, cancel the 10. 10 গুলো cancel করবে. Just multiply করো numerator. Multiply the numerator. Okay. 44 into 3 how much? 132 I think. 44 into 3 132 into 63 into 63 we know 63 square is 3969. You can check your the solution. 3969 will come divided by 1000 only. So 132 into 3969 by 1000. So do the multiplication and write your answer in 3 decimal place. Since divide by 1000 is there, then after multiplication put the decimal before the three digit. So what is your answer you are getting?
Around 523.9 something. Yeah,
523.9.
To 3 decimal
হ্যাঁ
places.
স্যার আমারও সেম আসছে 0.908 করে
523.90. Okay, meter cube of volume. That is the answer.